It's Erin with Lotus Flower Wellness Temple coming to you live from Tallahassee and just connecting to share some love and intuitive guidance and a little bit of breath work. So I like to teach the infinity breath. It's shaped like a figure 8. Nice and easy. The very most important part and the biggest part at the beginning is to blow all your still air and energy out. Okay, so we're just gonna blow all that still air and energy out and hold that center. And then when you go to breathe in that upper loop, just visualize, imagine beautiful colors, creator, light, air, and energy that you're breathing back into you, repurifying you, balancing you, connecting you. Hold space and then circulate. So let's do it together. Hold that center. Breathe in all that creator, light, air, and energy, purifying you, repurifying you. Hold the center and circulate. So just continue to focus on your breath. There you go. With each breath, you should start to feel a little more relaxed, a little more connected, more connected to your intuition and that feeling of resonance. So when we do our intuitive guidance, that's going to help you out a lot. So just continue to breathe. And here we go with our intuitive guidance for today. Let's see what we get. Alrighty, let's get a mudra. All right, so we're going to start with the mudra for the day. If you do your hands like that, hold the space for... This is curiosity. All right. It is not always easy to contemplate the failure, the future with equanimity and simple curiosity. On the other hand, what others choose to do, may be a little curious to you. So if you're trying to understand something that you're curious about or want to understand a situation more deeply than what you're seeing it, you can do this mudra to help you pull that energy in. I am a child of the sun. I accept the shadows and enjoy the sunny side of life. So this is our mudra for today. Next up we have... Oh, we got this one yesterday, so it's coming back up. Okay, so lost lands, soul memory, and gifts. You've done this before. The divine is reminding us that as we're having these experiences as humans, we are divine, we are divinity, and we are contractually here doing this work, but we are meant to enjoy it. We're meant to remember and feel that connection to home again. As we start to wake up and remember. So when you're feeling anything like deja vu or something like that, it is not for nothing. There is a reason behind it. So this is all part of a contract, the work that we are meant to do while we are here. And then next up we have I am sorry. So defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. So part of the work that we do have to get to and accomplish before we really do start to have a higher perspective on things is that, this forgiveness is a lot more than just, hey, I'm sorry. It's more about understanding that the things we've went through in our life had a purpose. We learned something from it. And if we're wise, we implement that into our life going forward, and we use that as a wisdom. And so this is just to remind us that first we have to see the things that maybe we might have mislabeled and said, oh, well, that's bad, and start to see it from a perspective of where you are now and how far you've come and how far you've grown, what that thing taught you. And seeing it from those perspectives actually allows you to have a more whole understanding of what this was even about. So no one's trying to torture you or whatnot. The things that don't go the way that you would have liked, it's all for a reason. Maybe to teach you some strength. Maybe something in what you might have thought was a failure was something that you need to do something that you're meant for in your life. So having an open mind, an open heart, and not labeling and judging, oh, this is good or this is bad, but moving in a space of understanding that what happens, what's being presented in your path, is all to help you get where you are contractually meant to be. So learning from them, seeing them with a wise awareness is the very best thing you can do about those type of situations. Practice. Polish your skills, practicing regularly. So if you're interested in something, if you have a passion for something, maybe you might not be that great at it right now, but the more time you put in, the more practice that you put in, you're going to be a lot better with time. It's going to build and build. So even if you don't feel that you're very good at something and you're very interested and you feel a passion for it, continue on the journey, get to know it better, learn all you can about it, and practice and watch how much better you're going to get at that. And there will be a point where what you're looking at now and being like, wow, I can't do this very well, that is going to transform for you. And then down the road, you'll look back and say, I remember that time where I was like, I'm not very good at this. And now you're maybe a master at that. So just keep going and always follow your passions and what feels right and curious for you. That is your guidance. And then we got potential for abundance, the Ace of Pentacles, financial stability here. Wow, this one is in the air because we also got this one yesterday, which is really great. That means it's another shout out. It's coming. Keep on your path. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't give up. There are ways. If you think that there's not, keep looking. There's going to be an opportunity that presents itself, something that is going to help you and support you in what is meant for you in your life. So having that ultimate understanding and moving through is going to make your life so much less stressful. You're not going to be worried about fear. You're going to be moving in such of a grace that is going to be supportive. And that is the energy that is going to bring that abundance to you. So keep at it. All right. And then next up we have the Lovers. All right. So the Lovers, this is more so about a love, understanding yourself, finding a love for yourself again, stopping negative self-talk, honoring who you are, your authentic true self, and shining your authentic light bright. And when you recultivate and reconnect with this love that you have for yourself enough to walk in this life as you and not wear masks that please other people, that is when you're really harnessing the truest love of all, that omniversal connection, that support and love for who you are and your unique energy. And nothing can touch that love-wise. So then when you reach that point and you start doing that, that is when you're going to magnetize that that love to you in the form of another person. But first, we have to be whole as an individual, unique individual energy that we are, and support that as a warrior. And that's when things start to shift and change for you. So if there's some of you out there looking for your twin flame, you may even call them a soulmate, but twin flame is more in alignment with that. Just remember know thyself first. Really get in there and hold space for yourself. And as you start to do that, that's when you're to start to see that change. Now we do have endings for something here. So There may be some things that are falling away for some of us to clear the path, to help for a space for new things that are meant for us, for our highest good, our highest timeline. And a lot of human beings really hold on really tightly to things that are familiar. And so the divine is saying, be okay with letting go of some things so that you can start to pull in the things that are meant for you, for your highest good and your highest timeline. So instead of getting freaked out about, oh man, I don't have this anymore, this person is not in my life anymore, just remember, we can't hold on to everything. Everything changes. And so holding space for that is going to support you in your path. Vitality, this is a number 22. That is a master number, and it's definitely a very powerful number. So 22 with vitality. So you have what it takes. You have what it takes to manifest the life of your dreams, to fulfill your contract. Sometimes we hang on to things that are not meant for us for too long, or we stay in one spot for too long, and we don't make those moves and those leaps of faith and move in our path to get the things that we want. So the divine is reminding you, you have what it takes, and you just got to start moving towards it with a joyful, gracious attitude, and things will start to come together for you better. Feel self-reliant. All right, so self-reliance, just basically what I just said. You have what it takes. Opportunities will come knocking when you open yourself up to receiving. Receiving is that key. You can ask all you want, but if you're continually asking, you're not necessarily in a place of receiving. So put yourself in alignment with knowing that this thing is coming for you. Do what you can to accomplish that on your own, and the divine is going to support you in your path on that. And then last but not least, we have commit to a joyful life. So release any old emotions, thinking patterns, or habits that are potentially holding you back, including any ideas that life is a struggle, and commit to a life fulfilled with joy and ease instead. So this is very wise, and I hope all of you will choose to start to align more with that flow versus fear and anxiety, which can just, keep you in a cycle. And so just being okay to release any old emotions, thinking patterns, or habits that are potentially holding you back. So life is what we make of it, and the story we tell ourselves is a big, big deal. Physiology follows psychology. If you're telling yourself life is a struggle, well, you're basically telling the divine that is the experience that you want to have. So hold space for knowing that some way, somehow, things are going to meet you in your path. Things are going to work out for your highest good, and move in that energy and save yourself some of that stress and worry, because that has never done anything to change. Be aware definitely of your situation, but then shift your energy to the positive, to the outcome that you desire, and don't put so much energy into the one that you do not, because wherever your attention goes is where your energy flows. So just remember that to support yourself and to bring about more harmony in your life. If we're living by fear, if we're always worried and stressing, that is not what's going to support you to get to your highest path and your highest timeline. Part of that faith is to move in an energy of what you desire, even if it looks like, wow, there's no way. There's no way out of it. Believe that the divine will support you if it is meant for your highest good. So move forward in that energy. And all experiences support us and teach us. So learn everything that you can from what you've been through. Be honest with yourself about the real situation, and move forward with what you've learned, applying it to your life so that you can grow, so that you can reach higher levels of awareness. And please do consider, if you're really shining your light authentically, or if you're wearing masks for other people so that you can fit in, And there is another way. You are here to shine your beautiful, authentic, unique light. And so I would suggest to everyone that you find some different ways that you can support yourself to get there. If you're not quite there, if you feel that you have a lot of negative self-talk coming up, when you do it, stop yourself. Be aware. You wouldn't let anyone else talk to you that way, so why are you allowing yourself, right? So start aligning yourself with things that are of a higher energy, and that is how you reach higher levels. So I want to say thank you, everyone, for joining today. I appreciate you so very much. And if you want to support the work that we do, in the bio is a link to donate and support to us. We are a public charity, and so anything that you support us with, it's all a tax write-off, and we greatly appreciate it. And we will share that in kind out to the world with guidance, resources, and love that we do to help support people on their path. So thank you so very much. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste. Thank you to everyone that left nice, kind comments. I appreciate you. Thank you for the watchers that are coming every day. Really appreciate you. And we'll see you next time.